Morning, everyone. So we're just over about an hour and a half away from actually opening up for the day slash the week. Um, so I thought I'd just pop in, say hi, and kind of give you guys a heads up on what to expect for the rest of July from us. So obviously today is Bring Your Own Board Game Day. This event's been not extremely popular, but it's been what I consider successful and popular because we've had people coming in like almost every week since we actually really started. Actually, let me phrase that. We've had people coming in even before Thursdays were officially Bring Your Own Board Game Day. Um, just sitting down and playing games for hours on end or whatever. So yay, I'm very happy about that. Friday, nothing really going on. This Friday, nothing really going on. Next Friday, we'll be doing our first Magic Gathering draft. We'll be drafting Wilds of Eldraine. Saturday, of course, Pokemon League. Last week that really did kick off. We had about like maybe 7, 8-ish people show up for the league. Super excited about that. We hope to see everyone that came last week again this week. And of course, even more people to come in. Just keep in mind that for the Pokemon League, you do need to have a trainer ID, which is given to you when you register. Create account at Pokemon.com. As of right now, we are still doing the Magic the Gathering Commander League. That actually started last week. Fortunately, we had like maybe one person show up last week. So if you're still interested in the Commander League, again, this first 8 weeks is going to be featuring the Tarkir Dragonstorm set. We do still have some booster boxes available. Come in anytime this week or Sunday evening. Buy your box. You can either buy it yourself or you can split the cost with a buddy. That's how you're going to build your deck. After so many lost points, you'll be able to buy a pack off of the shelf, add that to your deck, and go from there. We're really hoping that more people show up for the Commander League this week. If no one else really shows up this week for it, we may be making some changes to our schedule in terms of this first round of Commander League. However, if you're very much interested in Commander League but can't make it to this first session, because I understand it is still summertime, and the area that we live in is a very touristy area, so a lot of people have to can't really get much time off just because it's tourist season. We understand that. The next session will start in September, and that will be featuring Bloomborough. I will give you more information about that later on as far as like the pricing of the pack, of the box and everything. Anytime for these Commander leagues, any of the booster boxes purchased for the league. Let me rephrase that. Let me repeat that. If you come in to buy a booster box that is for the Commander League, we will be offering a slight little discount off the price for that. Another thing going on is on Sunday, the 26th, just the only special thing, Lorcana is going to be an open play. Flesh and Blood, if you have a classic constructed deck, which is Bab's version of Commander, that's the format we're playing, that we have set up. But also Sunday evening, starting at 6 p.m., is our first One Piece tournament. The format for the tournament is going to be Swiss. Make sure your decks are up to date, are legit and everything. Come in. The entry fee for it is about $10. As of right now, any tournament that we do, or pretty much all tournaments that we do, is going to be a $10 entry fee. That may change through depending on the event, depending on the tournament. If it does, we'll always have the information on our social media, website, and everything else that we post the events on. So yeah, not a whole lot going on this month. For the rest of this month, got a few minor things. Next month, we do have a lot more things and events planned. I will be getting into that in a different video, which I will be posting probably next week. I'm still going through and getting everything logged, not only on our social media and our website, but also making sure everything's logged on the gaming sites themselves. Some other things, some new information, as I'm sure you've seen on our Facebook and Discord pages. We've gotten a lot of new product in, a lot more new dice, some new playmats. We now have some dice towers, little castle tower things. Coming soon. I'm hoping probably not this week, but hopefully next week we'll be start getting in a few more things. We got some little dice prison cages. Basically, if you have a die that's being a little turd, throw it in there for the rest of the game. It's in timeout. We also are getting some life counter dials that a lot of Magic the Gathering players use when they're to help keep track of their life points and that stuff. Of course, there's an app for that. There's plenty of apps out for that as well, but I know a lot of people just prefer that physical representation right there. I get it. Honestly, I would probably have one. I don't play Magic that much. I'll play it once in a while, more specifically Commander, but yeah. And those things are just fun. Of course, I also have a fidget toy next to me that I play with almost all the time. We've gotten some new manga titles in. Gotten some new cards in, the binders and the cases, so always feel free to come down and check that out. Yeah, that's about it for right now. Like I said, probably next week I'll be posting another video of stuff that's coming up in August. And I got a lot more video ideas planned out. Hopefully I can get them set up and ready to be posted shortly. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you at some point during the week. Once again, we're open Thursday to Sunday, 10 to 10. We're located at the corner of Main Street and 3rd in Canyon City. So come on by. Thank you.